moment has finally come to start working on building the Corvette motor. Check for any surface rust that's popped up. I've checked it a couple of times, and I haven't seen any rust in the cylinders, but I'm gonna check one more time. I coated them down really well with a whole bunch of motor oil. Yeah, I see nothing on that side. Nope, no surface rust, no nothing. I just can't help myself. I want to slide the cam in there just to see how it feels. So I changed my mind on the cam. So I was gonna go with the Tornado from Summit Racing, and the reason I didn't is the Tornado was like a I have to put the specs up, but it was like a 113 lobe separation, and this is a 106, I think. What does it say? Let me pull the specs out. Okay, so it was a 107. So if you don't know, LSA is one of the biggest factors in chop and low-end torque. Those are huge. Also your duration. Your duration can't be 250 or something like that, because your duration takes your power curve and does this. You get a whole buttload of power up top and you lose a buttload down low. So this cam is sort of focused on the low-end torque, which is what I want, because I'm gonna end up putting bigger turbos on it. So the bigger the turbo, the more lag. So I figure big displacement, that's why I've got the 416, and truck cam for low-end torque will get me off the go really good, and then the bigger turbos will come in and take care of the top end for me. But this one is 107 on the lobe separation. The Tornado was like it was more than this. So I want to guarantee a chop. I want to guarantee a gnarly, nasty chop. So that's why I went with this one. Lots of low end, lots of chop. So I'm not actually gonna lube it because I want to feel exactly what's going on. Because I had the guy at the machine shop install these cam bearings, and if he didn't install them perfectly straight, the cam won't spin freely, and it'll be hard to tell if I've got a whole bunch of assembly lube in there. So it won't hurt it to spin it a couple of times just on the bare bearings like that. Just want to get a good feel for what the cams are. And I'm going to be super cautious, really slow going with this build, because this is a top shelf build where my truck, I could care less as long as it runs and doesn't smoke. Ooh, look at that. Just butter. No issues whatsoever. Spins, look at that, look at that. I'm very happy with that. I'm okay with that. I went with a Smedding fully forged 4-inch stroke 407 piston. That is that's the rotating assembly that I've gone with, and this is their crank, and they actually supply bearings in their kit, and so they use King race bearings, and these are all standard main journal bearings. So I have main journal bearings in here. They're coated also in here. Everything is torqued down per the ARP specs